Most people think they know themselves, but if that were true, you wouldn't keep repeating the same mistakes. You wouldn't say, "I don't know why I did that," so often. You wouldn't sabotage things you actually care about. The truth is, most of your life is run by invisible forces you've never questioned. Today, we're not here to judge behavior. We're here to understand it. Because once you understand why you behave the way you do, you stop fighting yourself, and you start changing naturally. Behavioral science starts with a humbling idea. You are not as rational as you think. We like to believe we make decisions logically, but research shows that over 90% of our daily actions are automatic, not chosen, not reasoned, just triggered. Your brain is constantly asking one question: what requires the least energy right now? That's why you check your phone without thinking. You procrastinate important work. You repeat habits you swore to stop. Not because you're lazy, but because your brain is designed for survival, not self-actualization. Psychology describes your mind as having two systems. System 1, fast, emotional, automatic. This is where habits, impulses, and reactions live. System 2, slow, logical, effortful. This is where planning and reflection happen. Here's the uncomfortable truth. System 1 runs most of your life. System 2 only steps in when forced. So when you say, "I'll start tomorrow," I didn't mean to react that way. I don't know what came over me. That wasn't you failing. That was System 1 winning. Self-awareness begins when you stop blaming yourself and start studying your patterns. Behavioral science teaches this. Every behavior is logical once you know the reward behind it. Even self-destruction has a payoff. Procrastination avoids discomfort. Overworking avoids emotional emptiness. People-pleasing avoids rejection. Scrolling avoids silence. You don't repeat behaviors because they're good. You repeat them because they give short-term relief. And your brain values relief more than long-term growth. So the real question is not, why am I like this? The better question is, what am I trying to protect myself from? One of the strongest ideas in behavioral science is this: you don't act based on goals, you act based on identity. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, someone who always messes things up, someone who is not disciplined, your behavior will obey that story. Your brain wants consistency, not truth, so it will sabotage progress to stay familiar. Reject opportunities that challenge your self-image. Choose comfort over change. This is why self-awareness is dangerous in a good way. Because once you see the story, you can't unsee it. Behavioral science destroys the myth of willpower. It shows that environment shapes behavior more than motivation. You don't eat junk because you're weak. You eat junk because it's visible, available, and easy. You don't lack focus. You live in a system designed to fragment attention. Your behavior is a response to what's around you. What's easy? What's rewarded? If you want to know yourself better, stop asking, "What's wrong with me?" Start asking, "What system am I living inside?" Here's where self-awareness becomes powerful. The moment you notice a pattern, you create space. Not change yet, just space. And space is where freedom lives, the pause before reacting. The moment you question a habit, the second you realize, "I'm doing this again." Behavioral science calls this pattern interruption. Spiritual traditions call it awakening. Different language, same truth. Self-awareness is not about control. It's about compassion. When you understand that, your brain seeks safety. Your habits once served a purpose. Your behavior is adaptive, not evil. You stop fighting yourself. And when you stop fighting yourself, change becomes possible. Not forced, not violent, but natural. You are not broken, you are patterned. And patterns can be understood. Patterns can be redesigned. The first step is not motivation, it's attention. Because the moment you see yourself clearly, you begin to live consciously. And that changes everything. If this helped you see yourself a little clearer, take a second to like this video. And if you want more conversations like this, about behavior, identity, and becoming more conscious of how you live, subscribe. Not for noise, but for awareness. Thank you for giving me your time, your attention, and your presence. That's not something I take lightly. Have a wonderful day, and be kind to yourself as you move through it.